So people have been asking, Ryan, when the hell are you going to start making videos again? Surely you didn't sign on to be part of the channel to make a single measly video mocking Roman Reigns. Well, I'm back and I'm here with how I saw the most recent WWE programming. NXT opens with a backstage Undisputed Era promo. Adam Cole says he made Donnie Lorcan an answer to a trivia question, so you're welcome. Then 3 other guys who really shouldn't be allowed to speak were given their turn instead of just letting Adam Cole do it. Seriously. He's just better. Let the guy who does it better do the talking. First match of the night is Kairi Sane vs. Shatsa McKenzie. So effectively you have a Japanese pirate princess taking on an Australian lass who looks like a rejected extra from the live-action Jim and the Holograms movie. Either that, or I really need to be more careful mixing my drinks before settling in to watch professional wrestling. And no, these are not necessarily mutually exclusive. As the 2 ladies lock up, either Mackenzie catches a sudden chill, or is very happy to be in the ring with Sane. I can't say I blame her, but Japanese pirate princesses is a rather specific fetish, so the odds are pretty mind-blowing when you stop to think about it. This match is all Kairi. She hits a Tokyo Slam, which is apparently a smaller known city in rural Alabama, and follows it up with the insane elbow for the 3 count. We follow this up with a recap of the Ciampa Gargano drama from last week. This leads into Kathy Kelly interviewing Candice LeRae. Candice is a bit emotional, talking about how it hasn't been an easy year for them because of Ciampa. Then she starts to get tears in her eyes and says she has to get ready for her match. Great timing there on the interview, Kelly. Twat. Next up is TM61 vs Street Profits. Of all of the tag team matches I have seen on NXT, this one is certainly the most recent. I think one of the teams wins at some point. Instant classic, I tell ya. Kathy Kelly interviews Cassius Ohno about the Ciampa Gargano situation. Then he starts to get tears in his eyes and says he has to get ready for something. I tell you, this Kathy Kelly girl is a real downer. Next we get a promo from EC3 who says his TV debut next week is going to turn things into NXT. Just remember, when you're feeling useless and that you have no real value to the world, someone actually got paid to write that. Back to the ring for Candice LeRae vs Bianca Belair. Thankfully Kathy Kelly wasn't able to catch Bianca Belair and asked her how she felt about what happened to Gargano, which kept the match from devolving into an episode of Oprah. Typical match of a plucky face being distracted by the weight of the world on her shoulders. Then, Bianca Belair had the weight of Candice LeRae on her shoulders before slamming the weight face first onto the mat to pick up the victory. We find out that Ciampa vs Ohno is next week. We also learn that EC3's opponent will be Raul Mendoza. No word on whether or not Kathy Kelly will be barred from interviews pending an investigation into her investments in tissue paper companies. Our main event, which by the way is one more match than SmackDown was able to bring us this week on a show that's twice the length of this one, is Pete Dunne vs Roderick Strong. Strong is accompanied to the ring by Adam Cole and Kyle O'Reilly, which is a good sign, because it means there's a 1 in 3 chance of someone good on the mic in the event of a promo being cut in the ring. Those are odds I can feel good about. The match itself is what you'd expect, with pissed off Pete taking his frustrations out on Strong until the Undisputed Era guys do the classic heel running to cause the disqualification. A 3-way beatdown ensues until Birch and Lorcan hit the ring to make the save, as well as take out one of the Undisputed Era with a running shoe thrown from the ring. Thankfully we fade out before Kathy Kelly can ask for the shoe's thoughts on the Ciampa Gargano situation.